Okay. So first of all, thank you guys so much for hopping on. I know Sundays are sometimes crazy and sometimes they're not. I never know what it's going to be for everybody. So I appreciate you guys being on here and wanting to learn more about how to get your coaching business started. If I don't know you personally, if I'm not your your personally sponsored coach, my name is Jackie Peterson. I am a 5-star diamond elite coach with Beachbody, and I'm the founder of our team Next Level Nation. And I'm really excited you guys are here, that you've joined the team. Seriously, you have no idea how excited I am. I just love getting to know everybody that's on our team. There's so many amazing people that I've met through this coach network. So thank you so much for being here. So basically this call is all about you as a brand new coach and how you can get started right. So now I'm kind of assuming that you guys have gotten some of the basics down, like you've gone through your Coach Online Office at least and figured out, okay, I need to set up my website. I need to, you kind of know maybe what the 3 vital behaviors are. If not, we're going to cover that. And you've gotten hopefully plugged into our team page. You've gotten plugged into the Girl Boss Bootcamp group, where there's training and resources available for you. If not, then make sure that you talk to me after this and we get you plugged into there, or you talk to your coach who you signed up with and make sure that they get you plugged into that group as well. But really, I know as a new coach, this whole process can be kind of overwhelming at first. There's so much to learn. I mean, there's such a big learning curve, and I totally understand if you're feeling overwhelmed or maybe stressed a little because you're like, what did I get myself into? I think we've all been there where we're just overwhelmed with the load of information that there is to learn. And it's totally normal. We've all had a week 1. We've all had a day 1. So to ease your mind, it's normal. It's going to take you a month or 2 to figure things out and start feeling comfortable with how coaching works and all the lingo and all that type of stuff. But don't worry, you will get it in no time, I promise. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So let's first talk about the vital behaviors. This is also in your online office. We cover this in the boot camp, but I want to cover it again because it's called the vital behaviors for a reason. These are the things that you need to be doing every single day to see success in your business. So I have the 4 vital behaviors, and I actually have 5 here, and I'm going to explain why. Beachbody actually just added a 4th vital behavior. So that's the reason for 4. And then I have a 5th one that I think is really important as well. So the first one, let's talk about it. It's inviting. So inviting is critical to you having a coaching business. Nobody is going to know that you have a coaching business if you don't invite them to join your challenge groups, if you don't invite them to learn more about the products and programs that we have to offer, or if you don't invite them to learn more about the coaching opportunity, they're just not going to know. So inviting is your tool. It's your way of getting the word out there. It's basically like your marketing plan in a sense for your business. So you can invite through messaging people through Facebook. You want to invite through posting via social media, which we'll talk a little bit more about. You'll invite through, email, text message, face-to-face maybe with some of your family members, but really the key is that you're just inviting consistently and you're getting the word out there about your business and letting people know that you have this opportunity for them to join. The second vital behavior is being proof the product works. So hopefully you guys have your challenge pack, you've got your Shakeology and you're getting started on that. You've got your fitness program that you're following. And really, this is a huge key to your success. So whether you're just a discount coach, or I'm assuming if you're on this call that you are wanting to build a business, this is what you have to be doing to see results and see success. You're just not going to have a business if you're not using the products every single day and you're not sharing them with, on your social media. You've got to be sharing your journey. You've got to be showing people that this stuff really works. It's not, a joke. It's not a scam. This is part of your life. This is a lifestyle. You're eating clean. You're drinking your Shakeology daily. You're getting that dense nutrition. You're doing your workouts, and you're seeing results from it. And that's the kind of stuff that gets people to want to join your challenge group, is when you're sharing that you're on this journey and it actually works. You're being proof that the products work. Number 3 is personal development. So this is one that a lot of people like to skip over, and they think, well, I don't really need to do that. I'll do my workouts and everything, and I'll invite people to join my challenge group. Personal development, I don't need all that stuff. It's not a big deal. But I personally think that this is the number one thing that you need to be doing as a coach. And this is what's going to fuel the rest of your business. Because even if you're, a discount coach and you just want to get results in your fitness journey and that's it, you don't have a desire to build the business, you still need to be developing yourself personally, because even your weight loss journey or your fitness journey is going to be fueled by your attitude, your emotions. It really starts on the inside, way more than it does on the outside and what you're doing. And so if you don't have the right mindset, then you're not going to be able to get results in your fitness journey. And the same thing with your business. If you don't have the right mindset, if you're not, developing your mind to be stronger and be able to just overcome obstacles, then you're not going to be able to go out and invite. You're not going to be able to handle it when somebody says, no, I don't want to join your challenge group. You're just going to crumble, because that is going to happen, and it's okay if it happens. That's part of the process. You won't be able to handle it if somebody says they, don't like Shakeology or something. You have to be able to strengthen your mind now so that you can be prepared for battling those objections later. What's up, sweetie? Hello. Hold on. Hold on one second. Okay. So then the 4th vital behavior is recognition. So this is just really important when you do start getting challengers in your challenge groups. You start working with clients, you're recognizing them for their achievements. You're giving them shout outs on Facebook. You're telling them what a great job they're doing. When you start adding coaches to your team, you are recognizing them for, signing their first challenger or losing weight or whatever it is about their fitness or business journey, that you're giving them recognition for that, because it really is important and vital to their success. That kind of just fuels people to keep going in their fitness journey or in, the business side of things. If you are, noticing that they're doing a great job and that they're moving forward every single day. And then the 5th one that I wanted to add is live events. I think this is something that a lot of people completely miss in their business, but it really is a huge, huge key in your success in this business. And you kind of have to think of live events that Beachbody hosts as like a business meeting. That's what I think of them as, and it's pretty much a non-negotiable to be at these live events. So, for example, the next live event that Beachbody hosts is Super Saturday. It's April 2nd, and it's actually a local event. So you can go into your Coach Online office and look under events, and you can find where your local Super Saturday is going to be hosted. And it's not like it's really not like a business meeting or anything like that. It's really like just a place for you to connect. There's always some sort of training. There's a live workout. You can connect with other coaches that are local to you. It's really, really fun. The first Super Saturday, like probably the first 2 or 3 Super Saturdays I went completely by myself. So don't be afraid to go if you don't know anybody. I knew nobody, and I was really nervous to go, but it's so much fun. You'll meet people there, and you'll be able to just connect it and really feel the energy and the culture that is Beachbody. Because when we are in this like virtual business, sometimes it's hard to really grasp what it is and that it's like a real thing unless you are standing face to face with other people who are doing the same thing that you're doing. So it really is a game changer for your business if you can get plugged into these live events. Super Saturday is hosted quarterly, so it's 4 times a year. Like I said, the next one is April 2nd. So make sure to look up and get signed up for one that's near you. And then the live event coming up after that is going to be our Coach Summit, which is a yearly event that Beachbody hosts. It's in Nashville, Tennessee this year. And I can't even explain to you how amazing Summit is. You just have to go. The energy, the excitement, just the inspiration you'll gain from going and connecting with our team, because a lot of our team is going to be there. I think we'll have probably like over 100 people there, which is like really awesome. And you'll just get to connect with everyone face to face, and it's just amazing. You'll get world-class training. Like, it's incredible. So you just have to get signed up for these events. It's actually, Summit is sold out right now, but you can get on the waiting list, and they are trying to accommodate everybody that wants to go. So if you're not on the waiting list, make sure to get on the waiting list. It's definitely something that you don't want to miss. Okay, so next I want to talk about where you can find info. So, questions are awesome. We love when you guys ask questions because it really shows us that you want to learn. And, we don't expect you to know it all. So asking questions is normal. But we also kind of have like a, hierarchy of where you should kind of go to get your questions answered first. Because just like you guys, we are all, busy parents. Some of us are working full time, and we don't want your business to be dependent on, you asking your coach and expecting an answer right away, because not all of us can answer you right away. It's just part of the business, and we wouldn't expect you to have to answer, be on call to your coaches when you start building your team, either, because this business is amazing and it allows us to build freedom and choose when we're able to work, which is amazing. And so that's just kind of the nature of the game. And really the best coaches are the ones who are self-starters, and they're able to go out and figure out information and answers to their questions on their own anyways. I know that's really how I built my business, was I just went out and figured it out. And that being said, we are always here for your support. Don't ever feel like you're like left alone. We always want to help you, but we just don't want your business to be dependent on, your sponsor coach answering your question immediately. Because if you have a question at 9 a.m. and your coach, is out all day and they can't answer you till 6 p.m., we don't want you to be left waiting all day to get that question answered. So the first place that you could go to get your question answered is in your Coach Online office. There's so many resources back there, challenge group guides, marketing guides. There's literally tools on almost anything you could have a question on. There's also FAQs. If you scroll down to the bottom of your Coach Online office on the main page, there's Coach FAQs at the bottom. You can also go to the contact at the bottom of that page and request a live chat with Coach Relations, and they can help you if you have any questions there. And then the next place you could go to is Google or YouTube. Honestly, these are the two places where I go to the most. Like, I still Google stuff all the time. When my coaches sometimes come to me or ask me questions, I'm like, I don't know. And I just Google it. And I usually find a link and say, hey, read this. This is answering your question easier. So half the time, if you're asking me a question, you can find it on Google anyways, probably faster than I can answer it for you. Or YouTube. YouTube is amazing. Literally anything you want to know about Beachbody is on YouTube. Just type it in. All the top coaches, for the most part, have public YouTube channels, and they share all their training on YouTube. So there's really no excuse to not get your questions answered or, learn how to do something better just from typing it into YouTube. And then the next place that you can go is on our team page. Everybody's in there for your support. We want to help you. So definitely do not be shy. Do not be afraid to go into our team page and ask a question there. There's coaches that can definitely help you. As soon as somebody sees that question, they're more than willing to help. And then next, obviously, go to your sponsor coach. If you can't find it, you don't get your question answered on the team page, shoot a message to your sponsor or tag them in the question that you posted on the team page, and they'll for sure try to get back to you as soon as they possibly can. If your sponsor isn't available or you can't get an answer from them, then you can reach up to your Diamond or Star Diamond upline coach and ask them for help as well. So there's really lots of support. You should never feel like you're just like on your own. There's always a place to go to get your questions answered and really help you move forward. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is really just getting connected, and getting plugged in is so important with being part of this community, just because it's a virtual community. If you are kind of like on the outside, you're not getting plugged into trainings, you're not connected with your sponsor. Sorry. Then you're gonna feel like an outsider. So you've got to get plugged in. You've got to get into the team page. You've got to get plugged into our Girl Boss Bootcamp, which is our new coach training. We also have all of those training videos that are in the Girl Boss Bootcamp. If for whatever reason you're not in that group, we have all those videos in the files section of the Next Level Nation team page under new coach videos. So if you ever just need a quick resource, you can go into the files of our team page under new coach videos, and all of the links for those videos are also in there. But make sure that you are plugged into the training. Make sure that you have connected with your sponsor coach. If you haven't had a call with your sponsor coach and you've gone through most of those videos in the Girl Boss Bootcamp, make sure that you get connected with your sponsor, set up a one-on-one call with them so that they can really get to know you better, get to know your why, and really help set up a game plan for you and your goals and what you want to achieve. Get plugged into our team page, like I said. There's a lot going on in the team pages, but it really is vital that you get in there and just get connected with people. Make friends, have fun, ask questions, do all of that. It's really going to help you just feel like a member of our community and not just like watching on the outside. So do not be shy. So there's some other coaching pages as well that you can get plugged into. There is a page called Beachbody Champions. If you look that up on Facebook, you can join that group with a lot of other Beachbody coaches. There's also local pages that you can join. So like in Arizona, we have the Arizona local Beachbody coaches page, and there's probably one for your local area more than likely as well. You can, if you need help looking for that, just shoot me a message and maybe we can see if there's one in your area on Facebook. And then live events I already kind of talked about, and then just really getting plugged into the calls. So you're already doing that. You're on this call, which is awesome. We have team calls that are twice a month for Next Level Nation, and those are scheduled for every other Thursday in the month. And then also our upline, if you're in the Smash Nation page, we have team calls for them are every Tuesday night. And I'm sorry, our team calls are actually during the day on Thursday. And so I know some people maybe work full time and so they can't get on during the day during Thursday. So we do always record those calls for you guys. And then the Smash Nation ones are in the evenings, I believe now. I know Lindsay, our upline, was debating doing them during the day, but I don't think she changed it. So those are really great to get plugged into as well. And then the National Wake Up Call. If you guys haven't been getting emails about this, you should get an email about the National Wake Up Call every single week, but you can also get text reminders for that. But those are really amazing. Like, I don't miss a National Wake Up Call. I mean, it's literally free tips on building your business from top coaches in the network. So, make sure to listen to those every single Monday. If you can't listen to it live, it replays all week long, or you can get the podcast. If you have the podcast app on your phone, I listen to those. If I have to miss it on Mondays, I'll listen to it on Tuesday. Sometimes I'll listen to it while I'm working out. So it's not something that you have to take up a huge chunk of your day to listen to the National Wake Up Call. If you're doing your workout, you can just listen to the National Wake Up Call while you're working out. That's what I do. So just a tip on time saving and time management. And then getting connected and knowing what's going on with Beachbody is going to be really important. So the news and events in your Coach Online office is going to be a really great place that I recommend checking into once a day. And you can find that if you log into your Coach Online office on the right-hand side, on that main page, it's going to have your news and events. And that's, there's usually like 1 or 2 new things every day that Beachbody posts. And that's just going to really keep you informed on where the company is, what new products are coming out, what are the new promotions and sales. Lots of good stuff is in there. So make sure to check that out. Okay, so this is a question I get asked a lot by new coaches is, when should I start sharing? And when should I, announce that I'm a Beachbody coach? Should I wait or should I just do it? And my answer to you is I would start sharing now. I don't think that you need to wait. I don't even think that you need to wait until if you've never used the products before, you don't have to wait until you've lost 10 pounds to share. I think you should start sharing now because it's more relatable to have someone join you on a journey than to say, hey, I've already done it. It's so relatable for you to just say, hey, I'm starting this journey. I'm really excited about it. Do you want to join me? And so really thinking about your story of why you decided to become a coach and starting to construct that and share it on social media is something that I think you can do right away. And we're going to talk a little bit more about constructing your story and, how that works and everything. But I definitely think that it's something that you can do right away. When I started as a new coach, I had zero experience with the programs and products, never used them before. But I just knew that, coaching was something that I wanted to try. I was actually living overseas, and so I couldn't even get my challenge pack for like 4 weeks. It took for me to get my challenge pack. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start sharing anyways. I don't care because I just want to get my business going. And that didn't hurt me at all. I think it actually helped me just to kind of get a feel for getting a little bit uncomfortable and talking to new people and starting to share on my social media. And it was actually a good experience. So definitely, I don't think that you need to wait on doing that. Just the biggest thing I've learned as a coach and as someone who's seen success in this business is the people that are successful are the ones that just take action. You don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to know it all. You don't have to know all the details. Just go out and do it. Just start taking action, because the best way that you're going to learn is through experience and just going out and doing it. It's like when a toddler is like learning to walk, they just start doing it and they fall and they, scrape their knees and stuff for the first, 100 times they do it, but then they finally figure it out and they get up and they're more resilient and they're stronger for it. So just take action and don't overthink it. Okay, so as far as your new coach announcements, putting it out there on social media really is just going to be you saying, I'm open for business, because nobody's going to know that you're a Beachbody coach unless you say that you're a Beachbody coach. You can post pictures of Shakeology, you can post selfies of you working out, but people aren't going to necessarily connect the dots that you're a Beachbody coach unless you actually say it. They might just think that you like shakes and you started working out. They might have no idea that this is a business. So you've got to share that. You've got to let people know this is a business. I'm open. And, in that first post that you do for sharing, that you're open for business, you don't necessarily have to bear it all. I get a lot of people that are like, do I have to share before and afters? If you have those results already, do I have to share a photo of me in a bikini or a sports bra? No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do any of that if you don't want to. I think that before and afters are great if you have them. They get, it's very scroll stopping to see someone's before and afters, and so you might get more likes or comments on your post, but it's definitely not something that you have to do to see success. I think that really just you sharing why you wanted to become a Beachbody coach and that you've got your first challenge group started is great. Like, that's all you have to do. Maybe you attach a selfie of yourself, or, you know, a picture of you working out, or a picture of you with your kids or something. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You don't feel like you have to do that if you don't want to. But we do have templates and scripts that you guys can go kind of look at those and say, okay, how can I work my story into this kind of format? So if you guys look in the file section of our Next Level Nation page, we also have it in the file section of the Girl Boss Bootcamp page. There are new coach business launch examples. And those will just help you kind of get a feel for how can I word this post to let people know that I'm open for business, what should it sound like, and use that as an example, as a script to kind of go off of. You know, obviously make sure that it's in your own voice, that it sounds like you. You don't want it to just sound like somebody else. Obviously, you want it to be genuine, and just go out, create that post off of those templates. You can send it to your sponsor coach and say, hey, does this look okay? Does this picture look right? Does the wording sound okay? Should I change things up? Or, you know, send it to me if you want help with that as well. And we can help you tweak it and make it sound better. But really just own it. Be confident. You are so amazing for taking this leap to becoming a Beachbody coach. And honestly, it's going to be the best decision of your life. It's the best decision of my life. And just go out and own it. Like, I know it's scary as a new coach to put yourself out there, but getting a little bit uncomfortable is going to be something that you're going to get used to doing over time. And it's going to make you a better person. It's going to make you grow just by getting a little bit uncomfortable every day. And one thing that I've learned is that if you're not a little bit uncomfortable every single day and you're not getting out of that comfort zone, then you're not growing as a person, and you're not growing your business. So just go out and own it and be confident in what you're doing. Because when you're confident and you show that you're confident, then people are going to get excited and they're going to want to join you. So don't worry about what people are going to think. Just do you and be. Uh-oh, your thing died. It's dead. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. So this was something that I just kind of wanted to share about, you know, successful coaches. And these are like the three main things that I think successful coaches do. They are adding value every single day. Hold on, baby. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so these are the three things that I think successful coaches do. And they're adding value every single day. They're doing it consistently. So it's not just once a day, or it's not just every other day or 3 times a week. They're doing it consistently every single day, adding value to their followers, and they're sharing their journey. So they're sharing their journey with the programs, with the products, with fitness, with health, with personal development, sharing tips, sharing everything that's changing them for the better because of Beachbody coaching. So that's just kind of something that I wanted to share with you guys. If you're looking to, know what is that secret thing that makes people successful at this, that's it. It's just adding value, being consistent, and sharing the journey. Okay, so how do you do that? How do you add value and become successful in doing all this? So one really great way to kind of launch your business is by starting a free group. And a free group is basically it's a challenge group, and it could be something like a, you know, free 5-day clean eating challenge, or a free squat challenge, or I think we've had people do like a free burpee challenge or ab challenge, or, you know, just something fun, whatever it is that gets you excited and what you want to like share with somebody else and you think would help them. I personally love doing like the squat challenges and the clean eating challenges. I think those are really, really helpful for people, and I enjoy them. It helps keep me accountable too. And it's usually somewhere between like 5 and 10 days, usually not more than like 10 days. Usually that's kind of when you see people fall off, is after like the weekend or whatever. But it's just really a great place for you to build credibility, for you to kind of launch your business and have it be no pressure to talk to anybody about the products right away, but just talk to them about getting healthier, add value to their life. We have templates in our team page in the file section of different free groups that you could run, so different ideas. If you look up in our file section, I believe it's called Free Group Box, and it has different ideas of free groups you could run, templates, like what to post during the group. There's clean eating meal plans in there that you can use and give to the people that join your group. So you don't have to like come up with all this stuff on your own. It's just a great way for you to add value, build relationships, and really just focus on giving people what they need, which is help on their health and fitness, and doing it without any pressure to sell anything. So the next way that you can really add value to people is just by listening. So when you're starting these new conversations and you're inviting people to join your challenge group, just asking them questions and being genuinely interested in them, and not worried so much about being interesting, but just being interested. And you'll be amazed at, you know, sometimes it's so easy to talk about ourselves and want to just kind of tell people everything about what we're doing and tell them, you know, I'm so excited about this Beachbody Challenge group. I've lost XX, you know, pounds, and I'm feeling amazing and have energy and this and that. But really, you don't need to say all that stuff. You just need to be interested in other people and ask them questions and ask them what their goals are and where they want to go and how you can help them, and, you know, what they struggle with and what they want to learn, and really just get to know people. I really believe that the stronger relationships and connections you can build with people, the stronger your business will become. And even though you're running a free group and you might think, well, you know, maybe this person joined my free group and they don't want to join my, you know, Beachbody Challenge group, and maybe they join another free group the next month. That's okay. Just know that everybody has their own journey, and just because they don't purchase something from you, even the first like 3 or 5 months that you know them, doesn't mean that they're never going to want to take it a step further. I've had people join free groups for like 6 months in a row, because I would run one every single month, and, you know, they would join that free group every single month, but they would never purchase anything from me. And I just said, you know what, that's okay. They aren't there yet. They're not there on their journey. They're not ready to invest yet, but I'm just going to keep getting to know them, keep, you know, trying to add value. And, you know, 6 months down the road, they're ready to join that, you know, Beachbody Challenge group. They're ready to invest in their health, and they're ready to do it with me, because I gave them the tools that they needed to kind of gain the confidence and do that. And I developed that relationship with them. So that's just something to think about. I think free groups are a great way to add value, and they're a really great way to connect with new people, build credibility, and just kind of get people like a sneak peek of what, you know, a Beachbody Challenge group would look like with you. So it's just a shorter version of it, and you're not giving them obviously like the workout. They don't get a workout. They don't get, you know, depending on what program they do, they're obviously not getting Shakeology, but it's just kind of a sneak peek. So it's a really great option. So social media, obviously is a great place for you guys to add value. So posting, I say start posting 2 to 3 times a day. I know before I became a coach, I never ever posted on Facebook. So for me, I felt like if I start posting 5 times a day, people are going to think I'm crazy. So I started posting 2 to 3 times a day. You can post something motivational, maybe something motivational in the morning, maybe something about your workout in the afternoon, maybe something about the business at night. And then something personal. Like, it doesn't have to be all fitness, but make sure that you're just letting people into your life a little bit, because you want them to get to know you, because really people are going to join you because they like you and you're adding value to them and they're getting to know you on a more personal level. So what I suggest you guys doing is thanks baby, follow other top coaches, follow coaches on our team. Get a sense for how Beachbody coaches post, and because really success leaves clues. And if you can start posting like other coaches that are having success are posting, then you're going to probably start seeing success. So find other top coaches that you maybe relate to a little bit. Sweetie, you got to leave it here. Find other coaches that you can maybe relate to a little bit and start looking at the way they word their posts. Look at what their pictures look like, and start trying to, don't copy them, but mimic what they're doing. And this will just really help you learn how to post on social media. Sorry. Okay, so like I said, really all of this is just helping you build trust. It's helping you build credibility. It's helping you build relationships with people. And that's really what's going to build a solid business, is by you just slowly but surely building real relationships and getting to know people. What's wrong? Sorry, guys. Mom life.
Her daughter.
Okay, I'm back. Mom life over here. Okay, so who can you follow? Really, you can go on the Coach Online office and look up who the top 10 or top 50 coaches are in the network, and you can start following those people. Some of the people that I like to follow are Melanie Mitro, who is the top coach in the network, Amy Silverman, Anita Myron, Raina Odell. These are just some of the top coaches in the network, but you guys, you can even go on YouTube and look up different coaches. Lindsay Matway is a good one to follow, and just start looking at how they craft their posts. What do they sound like? What kind of language do they use? Look at other coaches that are on our team that are doing well and follow them and see how they, make different posts on social media, and just start studying what they're doing. And that's really going to help you figure out how to start crafting your own post on social media. So I really definitely recommend you guys doing that for the first couple of months while you're trying to figure out how social media works and what posts work and what posts don't, and all that kind of stuff. So that's really going to help give you a good idea. So another good thing that you guys can do, and I highly recommend doing this, but look at your last 5 posts on Facebook and ask yourself if you were somebody that was following you, would you want to keep following you on Facebook if you saw the post that you were posting? And that's just really a great kind of like reality check to go, maybe I'm not really adding any value. Maybe I'm not really sharing enough, or maybe I'm oversharing. I don't know. But there's a reason why you're following the people that you're following on Facebook, and you want to get to know more of their life, and you want to get to, see what they're doing every day. You want to see what they're eating, and you want to see what their workouts are. And so you kind of just have to look at your own social media in that way and make sure that you're putting the right message out there. You're being that positive, inspiring influence, because on a social media feed that gets so bogged down with, politics and drama, and I just can't stand all that stuff. Like, be the light in their news feed every single day. And just really be that person that's uplifting and excited and inspired and ready to take on, a potential new customer or client, because people are going to be watching you every single day once you're a Beachbody coach. And the more they see of you, the better. But it's got to be it's got to be positive. Otherwise, you're going to repel people from you if you're posting anything negative on Facebook. What's wrong, sweetie? Really? Here. Hold on. That good? Okay. So the next thing that I want to share with you guys is really just kind of know who you're talking to. Oh, my toddler, she's crazy. Okay. Know who you're talking to. So know who your audience is. Like, who do you want to work with? Do you want to work with men? Do you want to work with women? Do you want to work with moms? Do you want to work with, other working moms or stay-at-home moms, or just kind of hone in on what kind of person you want to work with? Because if you try to attract everybody, you're going to attract nobody. So don't try to attract every single person that you're friends with on Facebook into your business, because you have the freedom now to choose who you want to work with, because you're your own CEO, you're your own business owner. So figure out who it is that you want to work with and talk to them when you're on social media. So figure out kind of what your niche is. Are you a mom? Are you a teacher? Are you a nurse? Are you a corporate professional, a lawyer, stay-at-home mom? Like, what kinds of things do you like? What are your hobbies? Do you like running? Do you like sewing? Like, talk about those things. Like, talk about your life, and you're going to start attracting people that are like you into your business because of what you're putting out there on social media. So know your audience, know who you want to work with, and talk to them when you're posting. Okay, so this is a really great topic, and I think it's really important as a new coach that you kind of figure out where you want to go and figure out kind of what your why is and why you started this business. I know for me, when I first started, it was just kind of like, I really just want to help people. And that's great. You can want to help people, but you're also now a business owner, and there's got to be also like a financial goal kind of tied to your why as well. So maybe you have a lot of debt that you want to pay off, or maybe you'd love to take your family on a vacation, or maybe you want to buy a new car, or maybe you just want to help out your husband because he's stressed out with paying, the mortgage or the bills or whatever. So what would your perfect lifestyle look like? Where do you want to be a year from now? I think it's just amazing. I don't know if you guys saw my post a couple days ago, but one of the coaches on our team, Melissa, she told me when she signed up, she's a teacher, and she said, I want to I want to be home with my boys. She has 2 little boys. She just had her third, and she said, that's what I want to do. That's where I want to be in a year. And because she like wrote that down on paper and she said, that's where I want to be, that's exactly where she is a year later. A year later, she is retired from teaching. She just had her 3rd little boy, and she is at home with her kids now, which is like where she never in a million years thought she could be. So start dreaming a little bigger, figure out what, financial goal you have tied to being a coach, and know that every single person that you help, your income is a direct reflection of the number of lives that you're going to change. So the more people you help, the more it helps you and your family, and vice versa. And that's a really cool thing about this business. So definitely write down your why, figure out what that is and where you want to go. What is your vision for yourself and your business? Okay, so confidence is definitely the biggest thing that new coaches struggle with. And I get asked all the time, like, when did you feel like you were finally confident as a new coach? And I don't think that there was ever like a moment where I was like, oh, now I'm all of a sudden confident. It was really just something that happened over time. Like, I definitely was somebody as a brand new coach who, like, I would be terrified to speak on a call like this. I would be terrified to make a video. I had no confidence in myself, but by just being consistent every single day, I started to become more competent, and I started to learn, and that created more confidence in my business. So you have to just take it one step at a time and trust the process. Trust that by doing those vital behaviors every single day and by being consistent, you're going to learn more. You're going to, learn how to be more competent as a coach, and you're going to figure things out, and you're slowly but surely going to become more confident and really be able to go out there and just project that to others and instill that belief in other people that they can be confident and do this too. Okay, so what are your goals as a coach? This is the last thing that I want to talk about, and then I'll open it up and see if you guys have any questions. So the first thing that you want to do is that new coach announcement. So you want to start crafting that post, send it over if you need help with, wording and everything like that, but really just get the word out there that you're a Beachbody coach, you're open for business, you got, your first, maybe free challenge group started. The second thing is just start learning how to use social media the right way. And, there's not necessarily a wrong way to use it, but there's just a better way to do it. And so by following different coaches, seeing how they craft their posts, what kind of things you want to talk about. We're definitely going to, if you've gone through the Girl Boss Bootcamp group, we kind of talk a little bit about how you should be posting on social media, but we'll talk more about that as well. And then run that free group. So get that free challenge group started. You can start that, what's today, Sunday. You could start that on Wednesday if you wanted. Get that post out there, start inviting people to join, and start that free group as soon as you can, and just really focus on adding value. The next goal is to become an Emerald coach, and we'll talk more about what that is once you learn a little bit more of the basics. But basically, an Emerald coach is when you are starting to build your own team. So you've got 2 active coaches on your team. And this is really, I think, where your business kind of starts, is like up until then, you're not really building a team or anything like that. But Emerald is where your business begins. There's so many benefits with becoming an Emerald coach. You can start getting free customer leads from Beachbody, which is amazing. Say hi. No. Sorry guys. So Emerald is definitely something where it's definitely where you want to have a goal for that, I think, in your first 30 days. And then obviously to run your first Beachbody challenge group. So transitioning your free challengers into that, full either 21 or 30-day challenge group where they're drinking Shakeology. You've got them sign up with a challenge pack. They've picked a fitness program, and you're running that full challenge group for them. So getting 3 to 5 people. It doesn't have to be, a group of 10 to 20 people. It can be just 3 people for your first challenge group. And I suggest that you maybe ask your sponsor coach when they're running their next challenge group, and you can get plugged in and you can run that with them and be an apprentice coach. So you can just kind of get a feel for how that challenge group is run, because maybe you've been a participant, but maybe you've never run one before by yourself. So don't let yourself feel overwhelmed. Ask your sponsor coach when they're running their next challenge group, and ask them if you can run it with them. And you'll just need to get, a few people involved in that, get them signed up with a challenge pack, and you guys can run that challenge group together. So the next thing is achieving Success Club. And I really think that Success Club is the most important thing. If you want to know, how can I see success? And you've got kind of the basics, the vital behaviors. What do I need to do to get to, a specific goal in my business? Focus on Success Club. You want to achieve Success Club in your business every single month. And the way that you do that, if you guys aren't familiar with that yet, you earn 2 Success Club points when you get a customer or a coach enrolled with a challenge pack, and you can earn 1 Success Club point when you enroll a customer or a coach with Shakeology Home Direct. So if you get 3 people in your challenge group enrolled with a challenge pack, that's 6 Success Club points, and your goal should be every single month to at least earn 5 points. So you can earn 5 or 10. Well, you can earn as many points as you want to every single month, but there's Success Club 5, and then there's Success Club 10. So at a minimum, your goal should be to be hitting 5 points every single month. My goal every single month is to hit 10 points. But you decide where you want to be. If you want your business to grow really fast and you're like, I want to make good money, I want to be earning a full-time income within 2 years, then I say you need to go for Success Club 10. If you want your business, if you're okay with your business growing a little bit slower and you just kind of want to ease into it, go for Success Club 5. But really that's what will help you see the most success in your business, and that's what will help your challengers see the most success in their health and fitness goals too, because you're giving them the full package. You're giving them nutrition, you're giving them a workout, you're giving them support. So that's really what's going to help you, and it's going to help them too. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. And then reaching for Success Starters is definitely a goal that as a new coach you should definitely have. Success Starters is a really cool program where if you're a new coach and you achieve Success Club 5 or higher in your first 3 months that you're enrolled as a coach, you earn a free ticket to our Coach Summit, which I talked about earlier. And the tickets are I think they're over $200. So it's a free ticket. So it's definitely a goal that I recommend setting for yourself. So if you sign up as a coach this month, in the month of March, you could hit Success Club 5 in March or in April, and that it's your first full month as a coach is when that offer starts. So, go for Success Club 5 this month, and you could get Success Club 5 in March, April, and May, and that would qualify you for Success Starters. Or you could get it, if you sign up this month, you could get it April, May, and June, and that would qualify you for Success Starters as well. So it's your first 3 full months as a coach. And since you signed up, I think if you signed up past January, you won't earn a ticket for this year's summit, but you'll earn one for next year's summit. So just so you guys know that, because they are sold out right now. So they're getting tickets out for the 2017 Coach Summit. So anyways, that is a great goal to have. And you'll also, if you're a Success Starter, you'll get a call with our CEO, Carl Deichler, which is really cool too. So definitely something that you want to go for and shoot for in your business. Okay, so I think I've covered everything. I'm going to open it up and see if anybody has any questions.
Can you hear me?
I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am doing a paid challenge for my very first challenge group. And I am thinking now perhaps I should have done a free challenge group first. So I wanted to see if you had any recommendations on that. But my main question on the paid challenge is, I noticed on one of the trainings, she said that she does not recommend sending out a mass invite, like an event invite, to a paid challenge group. And I wanted to know if that is still your opinion, or if you think it would be okay to send out a big invite for my first paid challenge group.
Yeah, I think that it's totally up to you. I've done it both ways. I think event pages are awesome. What I like to do though is if I'm doing a paid challenge group and I create an event page for it, I invite, I keep it a little bit smaller. So maybe I won't invite like my entire friends list, but I'll hand pick like 50 to 100, 100 max people. And I'll send them an invitation, but then I'll also make it more personal, and I'll actually send them a private message as well. And I'll just say something like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I sent you an invitation to my challenge group, or, you can say whatever the name of it is that it's called. I don't know if it's something you'd be interested in, but I just thought of you and I thought you'd love it because, you can just tell them why you think they would be a good fit for it. And, give them the link to check out the event page. Cause I don't know about you, but when I get lots of notifications, sometimes I don't notice the events. Like I always miss them. So that's a good way that people won't necessarily like ignore the event or miss it or whatever. So they're getting that personal touch from you as well. So it's not just that mass invite. They're still getting the personal touch, the personal invite from you, but it's also just a great way for them to click and kind of get that information on, the gist of what it is.
Okay. I don't know. Is there anyone else on the call?
Yeah, Ashley's on here too.
Okay, because I do have another one.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've got jingle bells. Okay, I'm a former fitness instructor, and so a lot of my contacts are fitness instructors still.
Okay.
And a lot are super fit and already really dedicated to their fitness plan. But I wanted to know if you had any recommendations on working with them, because I talked to somebody who already teaches 6 classes a week.
Mm-hmm.
So it may not be that they're necessarily, I'm not sure quite what fitness program to recommend to them. It may be more of a Shakeology person, but they're still interested in the challenge group.
So definitely Shakeology. I think, Shakeology is for everybody, whether you work out at the gym every single day or you work out at home. Like Shakeology is going to help anybody, even if you're super fit. Like my husband's a professional athlete. He still drinks Shakeology every day because it just makes him feel good. So that's going to benefit anybody. If they wanted to try, like I have a coach on our team who she is a yoga instructor, and I just, when I first talked to her about joining a challenge group, I remember it specifically, and she was like, she didn't necessarily, like she's super fit, like she's in amazing shape, but I was just like, I think this would be like really fun for you. And I told her about PiYo, and I was like, I know you love yoga, and I know you're really into that. But this could be like a great option for you on the days that, maybe you're not in classes or whatever. And she was like, yeah, this is like perfect. So, just giving them that option, like, hey, this could be a really fun option for you on the days when you can't make it to the gym, or you're not working, or maybe you just need to, maybe you feel like you're plateauing maybe and need to just change it up a little bit. Because I used to work out at the gym like every single day, and I got bored. And maybe they are getting bored because they're teaching the same fitness classes over and over and over again. So sometimes it's nice to have like a different workout, you know what I mean? But, and you can just ask them, like, are you interested in trying something new? You know, does that kind of help?
Okay. Yeah, big time.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We have, like, there's another girl on our team who's a personal trainer, Kelly, and she, I think she has a lot of friends that are in the fitness industry, and it's kind of the same thing. And she's just more like, she's a mom. So she's like, I haven't had time to go to the gym as much. And so it's been nice to just have something that I can do at home with my baby, like that type of thing too. So it's just another option.
Okay. That's great. When you are sending out the Hey Girl messages to people that you haven't talked to in 10, 15 years, once you reestablish a connection with them, at what point do you send your invitation to them to join your group? I mean, if you're in a chat, I feel like, well, if I'm just like, hey, how you been the last 10 years? What are you up to? Do you want to join my challenge group? I feel like it's a little forced. So I'm trying to figure out the natural way to do it.
Right. So the cool thing is, if you're being really consistent in posting on Facebook and you're talking to those people through personal message, they're more than likely going to start seeing your posts. Okay. And a lot of the times it's going to get just brought up in your conversation with them. If it doesn't, though, what I normally like to do is I'll just form them. So if you guys don't know what FORM is, it's an acronym for family, occupation, recreation, and then message. And it's just a conversation tool. So you're asking them about their family. You're asking them, what do they do for work? Their occupation, things that they enjoy doing for fun, like just getting to know them again if you haven't talked to them in a while. And then once you feel like you've built that relationship a little bit, then you can normally what I like to do is typically when I'm talking to somebody, they're going to give me clues to what's going on in their life. So they're going to talk about, maybe they don't like their job, or maybe they're going to talk about that, they're so busy they haven't had time to like work out, like some type of clue that that this business could fulfill for them. And so what I'll usually do is I'll write their name down, and I'll just I keep a running list of people that I want to invite to my challenge group, because I don't want people to feel like, well, I'm only talking to you because I want to invite you to my challenge group. Like, I want them to know, like, I actually genuinely want to build a relationship with you and I care about you. So you can just, as you're building that relationship with them, if it doesn't come up in the conversation, keep that running list. And then maybe a week later, you go back and invite them and just say, hey, this is really random, but I was just thinking about you because I've got this challenge group starting, and you just totally popped in my head that this might be a good fit for you. I don't know if it is, but you can kind of explain what it is and say, is this something you'd be interested in?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's just kind of casual, like, I just was meaning to ask you, or, that type of thing.
Okay.
And typically, if you've built that connection with somebody, then they're not going to be like offended or anything like that by you asking them the question. And really just don't overthink it is the biggest thing. Don't overthink it. If the opportunity presents itself, just, let them know what you're doing and ask them if it's something they'd be interested in. And if not, that's okay, but you've at least planted that seed, and they're going to be kind of watching your posts now. They're going to be seeing what you're doing. And, even if, this month isn't the right time, it might be the right time later on down the road.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, a lot. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Ashley, did you have any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up then. Thank you guys so much for being on. I really appreciate it. I know it's crazy with kids and everything. So thanks so much. And if you guys have any other questions that pop up, just shoot me a message and I'm happy to chat with you more. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.